Way sketchy. I don't even want to be here. There's the black cat. I don't see where anyone broke in. I don't know if you've ever been in a bad neighborhood and had to wait in a car alone. Hey, I almost wasn't going to make a video for a few days because I've been getting rides. Bike a little bit, get a ride, and rides. And it's raining right now. I got a nice spot to be. I'm going to actually set up just down the way here. I got an outlet, and a good friend of mine is, I'm going to stay here for a couple of days near Blythe, and then I'm moving on when the weather gets a little better. But listen to this, what happened. Just getting a ride with somebody, I hate it. It's one of the things that you never know what's going to happen. And most of the time, I like to ride with people that I know, or all the time, really. And today I had to ride with somebody I really didn't know very well. And they were also new to this area where I am down here in way southern California. But anyway, here I am near Blythe, California. And this was just going to be a short jaunt. I had to wait for a bus. I don't like doing buses very much, but I had to put the bike on a bus. And none of it's worth filming because it was all in the rain and just kind of here and there. And it's not very scenic. In the next couple days, I'll be kind of down in the California Sonoran Desert, and that will be good stuff if we can get some good weather. Anyway, I hope you can hear me okay. So the ride ends up being pretty cool for the most part, and two different things happened. Was first, we got a check on this place that he watches or something. It's a abandoned place, and he says, "Oh man, I heard somebody might be sleeping in there." Pretty sketchy. That black cat. There's the black cat. That's a good sign, isn't it? See that anyone's broken into it. I don't see where anyone broke in. And but he goes, I think that's just a once in a while thing. He goes, but we'll just do a drive-by. So we did a drive-by. Nobody was in there. We kind of walked around the place. But then the thing that happened that scared the shit out of me was we're driving back from there through these neighborhoods that, you know, they're seedy. They're just seedy neighborhoods, whatever. And if you've traveled down here, you know what I'm talking about. It varies from place to place. And, you know, we talked about I told him, I'm going to make this video, and I don't want you to feel bad because I'm going to say something in there that you're not probably going to like very much. But you don't have any street smarts. Anyway, so we're cruising down these neighborhoods, and he's like, hey, look, there's some orange trees. I don't know what they are. Small oranges. I don't know if they were tangerines. And they're just hanging over the fence. So he keeps going. We go another couple blocks, and they're everywhere. And then there's a kind of a nicer house on the corner there. And he's like, well, maybe I'll stop there. And I'm inside. I'm going, nah, you know, I don't know if I would do that or not. Those people, you know, you might want to ask. And again, I wouldn't even approach. Here's the thing. With me, the way I travel is I don't walk up to people's doors. That's just something I don't do. Yeah, I know I got long hair, but it's usually up in a hat. Especially as a cyclist, I don't just park my bike and walk up to some. Or even when I'm in a car, I wouldn't just stop and look at someone's house if I saw something interesting. But here we go, you know. He's like, I'm going to get out and grab some oranges, and I should have said, something inside was saying, say something, say don't, because this is a really smart guy. Think of it that way. So anyway, he heads down, and we park a little ways away. I feel like, I don't know if you've ever been in a bad neighborhood and had to wait in a car alone for something. And there he goes, and he's like getting on. And then this guy from across the street had his garage open, and and we didn't see that guy. And there's like 4 or 5 guys in there, and they're big ass guys, and we're gringos, and they're like, hey. And I'm in the car and far enough to see what's going on, and it's like, oh shit, here we go, And you've seen my other videos where stuff has happened like that. God, here I am. This is why I like to be on the bike and be able to just do my thing. And then he turns and they walk up to him. I'm watching the whole thing go down, and he said, oh, sorry, and he walked back and he got in the truck, and those guys are watching us and the whole departure thing, and right there, and I was like, no, man, don't, he got in, and I go, you know what? No offense, but street smarts, dude. You're a genius. He's a genius level guy. But You know, and a lot of times, and he's even said that. He goes, you know, I know it's happened before to me. He goes, and so I have a few friends like that, the smartest people in the world, but they just don't really have any street smarts. Navigating, you know, and watching and knowing where you are. That's the thing. It's regional. If it's a nice neighborhood and there's lots of people, it's cool, you know. Anyway, please like and subscribe. Thought I'd share that with you. That was today's little journey, riding with someone else and not riding on there. It's pouring rain. We'll talk to you from the desert.